Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Hit it, Frank! What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Broad Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato. Hi, Kimmy.
Hi, baby girl.
You've seen what's happening to me lately? How my belly's getting in the way of like leaning forward to press record.
I saw that. It was very, very interesting.
Yeah.
You've grown so much since our last pod.
I know. It was the soup that you fed me.
Yeah, that's true. We had some fucking bomb-ass soup. So good.
Dude, I barely pooped my whole week here with Kim. Isn't that fucking crazy, you guys?
It's an issue. It's just like
truly a problem.
She's like poop filled, just like hanging out with me. It's disturbing for me as well.
Literally
it's not easy.
Nothing but a sack of poop right now.
It's not easy for either of us.
I'm
now.
a walking pile of poop.
She's
truly crazy.
She's just got so much poop in her.
It's the worst pregnancy symptom that I've had, which I'm grateful. I know that pregnancy could be a lot worse than this, but it's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
That sounds like the worst. There's nothing better than, I am a very regular bathroom user.
Being a daily pooper seems almost like out of reach. Like I would love to reach for the stars to be that again one day.
Not you reaching for the poop. That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. I'm grateful that I haven't been gassy while I'm here.
Me too.
Because
Absolutely.
truly that's also been a little bit of an issue.
Ew, you're just filled with poop and
Horrible.
then slowly letting a little bit of the air of it out.
Horrible, dude. It's
Here
bad.
and there.
It's really not pretty.
It's disturbing.
Pregnancy's not pretty.
It's less than not pretty.
I will be really excited to have my body back. Regular smelling farts, pooping every day. Sounds like a beautiful life to live.
Hell yeah.
Mike was telling me, I don't know who he is, but recently Harrington was telling me about a UFC fighter who is like publicly on this, maybe he's just an athlete of some type, I think he's a UFC fighter, publicly on a mission to stop pooping because he thinks that there's a way that he could be like, he could eat so healthy and utilize the energy that he eats in such a way that there is absolutely no part of it going to waste. Yeah. I don't see it.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
He's either a genius or a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but isn't everybody? Isn't everybody?
I guess. I think this guy's retarded. I think it's awesome to poop every day, and to want to never poop sounds like it sounds like self-hatred of some kind. Like,
yeah, some people like to self-sabotage.
Like wanting to never masturbate or have sex.
It's a little different.
I'm like, why? That's one of the joys of your day is pooping. It's one of the true stress relievers.
Yeah, but it causes the pooping is what causes the stress. So you don't need to relieve it if you don't have it. If you never feel like you need to poop, then it's like, why not just take that out of your day? Then you never have to poop in public. You never have to worry about it. Like, are you saying the sweet, sweet release of a poop is
I love the sweet release, baby.
But you would rather have that than just not be able to have the urge to poop at all? I would take no
it's
pooping.
Not even that. I would
never poop again. I already don't poop now. I'm a lady.
I also think he's stupid because I feel like even the healthiest foods, like a carrot, for example.
Yeah, Alex,
I feel you can't digest every bit of a carrot. Like, I feel like some of it is going to come out as poop. Like, you can't use every bit of it.
He's like, no, that's going in my arms, actually.
No, actually, you see my bicep? That was that carrot.
Yeah, no.
That was what I took what was going to be shit and turned it into muscle.
Hey.
I don't believe you, dude.
One man's shit is another man's treasure.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually true, by the way.
Yeah. I've been thinking about doing that thing where you like poop in a bag and you send it in and they tell you like what you're allergic to.
Oh, I thought you were going to say selling your poop for money, which is a thing. Like it's like a medical thing. Like,
yeah.
If you have good poop,
yeah,
I think you could look up how much you could make for it. I think you could make like a decent, like, it's a good side hustle.
Selling poop. How much can you make selling poop? 180,000 a year?
Yeah, it's great. And if you really are as regular as you say, you're fucking sitting on money.
Whoa.
You're shitting on money.
180,000 a year.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, they used to pay you $40 per stool, but not enough people were doing it, so now they pay $500 per stool, and you can do multiple a day.
No.
Yes.
Why is not everybody doing it? Why is the problem not the exact opposite now?
I don't know. There's no way this makes sense.
Supply and demand should be shifting at all times. Once poops are worth $500, everybody starts supplying poops, and before you know it, poops are cheap again.
Okay, so there is like, okay, hold on. You have to
Qualify with
to
good
qualify. Yeah.
biome or whatever that word would be.
Yeah. So I don't know what the qualifications for donating stool. We are looking for people in exceptional physical and mental health with unperturbed.
We're both out. By the way, it's over for us already.
I could pretend I'm mentally sane though.
Yeah,
that's my thing. I've never been locked up.
I wouldn't call either of us to be in exceptional physical form.
We're not.
What does that mean?
We are.
Is that gym rats? I'm picturing like a fucking Mr. Universe.
I don't know.
I think you have to be a professional athlete. Is what
I don't
that
think
tells
so.
me.
I don't think so. I think you could still do it. Disease-resistant gut microbiomes. I know that I'm disease-resistant.
I think I have that.
Honey, my stomach's made of Teflon. Leave chicken out a week, I can eat it.
That's impressive. Yeah, I never got COVID.
And since
it's a completely different part of the body.
I was gonna let you have it. And since gut dysbiosis increases with age, did I say that right?
I don't know.
Dysbiosis.
Yeah.
And since gut dysbiosis increases with age and is associated with all diseases of old age, we're also looking for donors under 30 years old.
Okay, so
I'm out.
So I have 2 months. I have 2 months to sell my shit.
Yeah.
I remember in college some friends of mine selling their blood plasma. I was like, you guys really, really want this ketamine this weekend, don't you?
Yeah. It's one of the hardest things to qualify for. Fewer than 1 in 1,000 people qualify.
Yeah, you have to be when they say exceptional physical shape, I think they mean you have to be like mostly muscle and cardio for days.
There are many highly accomplished professional athletes who would not qualify, and there are unaccomplished amateur athletes and even non-athletes who would qualify.
Because it's a combination of things.
Mm-hmm.
Your gut health has to be good.
You collect it in a Ziploc bag.
Disgusting. I have to hold a Ziploc bag underneath my asshole.
Easy.
Still gross.
Yeah.
Not fun. Also, making sure you pinch it off perfectly so it doesn't get on top of the zip.
Yeah.
Really frustrating.
And then bringing it into a place to mail it and hoping it doesn't smell like shit.
There's definitely going to be that 1 or 2 times where the very edge of the shit missed the corner of the bag.
Oh,
and you have to zip the bag up and wash the bag off. Ugh.
That's horrible.
Worth $500 though.
Oh, you get, okay, if you sign up and qualify, you get a $300 sign up bonus.
Wow.
These people are paying for shit.
I mean, it's truly crazy that everybody doesn't do this. That's what I don't get.
I feel like starting, like, I'm too old to do it, but I feel like recruiting young healthy women and being like the
you want to be the pimp of shit. The shit pimp.
The pimp of shit.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
dude.
I just want to make I want to make an empire
you
off the stool of others.
Manage these girls.
Yeah, I want to manage some shitty girls.
Listen, sweetheart, you bend over and I'll hold the Ziploc.
Hey, I'll zip it for you. I'll mail it. I'll come over. You zip it. I'll mail it. I'll do the rest. I'll pick it up. I'll mail it.
Wow.
I'll do all your paperwork, the tax work.
It's like if you manage enough girls and boys, I guess. No reason they all have to be women, by the way.
How sexist of me. How sexist of me.
If you manage enough people, this could be like $1 million industry, dude.
You're right. Should I do this?
I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate the idea.
Catch me.
Also, if you're listening,
shit.
If you are 25 or so
and you want to work
younger,
with me,
listening to this show, you'd be fucking stupid not to get checked to see. I guess you have to be in exceptional physical shape, which... No, I love our fans, but I'm not sure that any one single fan of this show is in good enough shape that they would. Yeah,
I disagree. I saw a lot of really hot chicks that came to Skankfest that were like, "I love Broad Topix," and I was like, "You do?"
I think you could be a super hot chick without being in exceptional physical shape.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You know? But yeah, there are a lot of hot girls who listen to this show. I'm like, wow. Honestly, there's something about a girl who's so hot enjoying listening to me that makes me feel hotter. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I was like, you listen to me?
I was like, tell me you look up to me.
You should fuck my husband.
Please tell me you look up to me because I just want to trade bodies with you right now.
Wow. Okay, the donor may begin stool collection. Collect your stool directly in a Ziploc bag. We recommend squatting on the floor so you're not trying to put the bag in the toilet.
So that the bottom of the bag doesn't dip into the toilet water.
Yeah.
They've had people make this mistake before.
Yeah. Ship on dry ice. You have to put your shit on dry
You
ice.
gotta buy dry ice.
And if there is a local recipient, you may agree on a local pickup drop-off routine. Whatever. What do you mean? Now you got to bring it to some dude?
It is also way worse being the other person who has to accept a stranger's shit. If you have whatever condition this is, you have to take your box of iced shit and
be like,
open
put
it
this
up
in me.
and shove it in your own asshole.
That can't be right. Is that what it's for?
That's what it's for, I think.
Yeah, but I think it's like more medical than that.
I would hope so. I mean, I don't think... First of all, you can't trust every shit to be like
stool
solid enough that you could put it in like a fucking dildo.
That's true. Stool can be collected and processed at home, but if a donor is typically having bowel movements while away from home, a simple collection kit can be used. 1 lunch bag, 1 frozen ice pack, and 1 Ziploc freezer.
But wait,
the lunch bag's to hide the Ziploc.
It could be processed at home, meaning that like that's on the donor's end?
I don't know.
Or on the recipient's end? Could the recipient process their use of it on their own at home? Am I to shove this shit in my asshole?
How does a person know if this is legit or not? Can you imagine being tricked? Being tricked into sending your fucking shit to a stranger and then he's just jerking off to it.
That's the business we need to start.
Sending our shit to dudes that want to jerk off.
Sending people's shit to pedophiles. Not pedophiles, to
pedophiles.
I don't know why I said that. To people's shit to like perverts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pervert and pedophile are pretty close concepts.
You want to smell Bella Thorne's poop? We got you.
Yeah. Oh, you could pretend it's anybody's poop.
Mm-hmm.
Because who's going to know?
Yeah, I would go pick up some dog shit in the yard, send it to him. You can really tell the difference between the smell of dog shit and human shit.
You're saying you can?
Yeah.
I think you can.
It's a whole different ballpark, sweetie.
I think... Have you ever gone into the bathroom after somebody pooped and thought to yourself, wow, their poop kind of smells like my poop?
Yes.
It's always a weird thing when that happens.
It is weird.
Because I'm like, this is almost poop that I don't even mind smelling.
I completely agree. As disgusting as that
I'm
is.
like, I don't know who was in here last, but
we would have healthy children.
We're not fucking sisters, bro.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah, strange how that happens. And
you come out and you're like, chicken soup too.
Crazy how you also know the smell of your own poop, like
yeah,
just
you're
in
like,
a vague
that's mine.
sense.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
And when they all smell a little different.
Yeah.
You still go, but that's mine.
But that's still me, yeah.
That's still me. Ew. This has been the grossest episode. Okay, so just to change the subject off poop for a little bit.
We can't talk for 45 minutes about poop.
No, we're done.
As much as I'm hoping that it makes me poop to talk about it.
So I was looking up on Reddit and I saw this very, very interesting question. And I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
If you were given... Oh yeah. If someone said, I will give you $100 million if you can think of a place and be right about it, like the proof was there, of a place where people have never had sex.
Never?
Yeah.
I don't think that place exists. What do you mean?
If there's a place where people have never had sex.
Maybe like a temple somewhere in like the hills of Asia with like monks in it 24/7 who actually
that's
take
a perfect
their shit
place
serious.
to fuck. That's
Yeah. No, but like the monks that you could
you
really
don't think
trust.
there's one
The
horny
guy's
monk
doing it right.
Yeah, you don't think there's one horny monk amongst all those monks?
I'm talking about the guys who meditate until they float, but in a good way.
I'll tell you something. Even monks mess up. I think even monks mess up.
You telling me monks got the spunks?
Yeah. I think a monk got a little crazy.
That's my first like Like, it would have to be a place that's like been revered spiritually since the beginning of time, is what I'm saying. Because you can't say never fucked there. There's been like 30,000 years of humans, right?
Yeah.
So like, even a place that you think people haven't had sex in since like the building that's currently there was erected, it's like you don't know what was there before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah. I think that was a pretty good answer. I don't have an answer for myself, and it's also hard to think of one when I saw an answer that I was like,
that's the one.
That's the one.
Which one?
The inside of a whale.
Inside of a whale.
No one's ever gone, whether it's alive or dead, going inside a whale and fucking.
Fucking.
It would be a guaranteed $100 million. I don't think anyone has gotten inside a dead whale and fucked.
I like that. But you don't think that maybe,
but even then, you could
back in the Ice Age or some shit like that. Some like it's starting to become the Ice Age, but I don't know.
It's getting cold out, and they're like, we should.
It's really cold. It's the coldest weather conditions on Earth.
There's a dead whale.
A dead whale exists. 2 people find themselves out in the fucking open with it.
You're right.
They get in the dead whale to survive, and they make
warm.
a baby, dude.
They make a little baby beluga. That's where that book came from.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything's possible. I mean, there's one thing that knows no bounds. I think it's people's horniness.
Wow. I bet people have fucked inside. I've bet people have fucked inside a whale and in a monk place.
Yeah. I mean, yours was better than mine for sure.
No, that wasn't mine. That was Reddit's.
Yeah, Reddit's was better. Because, like, I'm also sure that 2 monks have fucked each other.
For sure.
Yeah.
Floating.
Not the floating fuck. You know that one's good.
Yeah.
Because their bodies are there, but their spirits are in the astral realm.
Yeah.
Connecting.
Yeah.
Becoming one.
Mm-hmm. That's that good fucking. Okay, that's a good answer. Okay, I saw this one too. What truly has 0% chance of happening?
Truly has 0% chance of happening. Somebody.
This is a hard one.
What do you mean truly zero? Nothing has truly 0% chance of happening. Like even something with the lowest odds ever. That a person could correctly guess the number of hairs on their head.
There's a chance of that.
There's a chance, like
okay.
No chance of happening ever. A person
this is hard.
Flying without the help of completely naked without the help of anything.
What if that could happen? Like, what if gravity shifted some way, or like something?
Or there is magic in our spirits and we just don't know it yet.
You know, this is a bad question for us because we believe in magic.
Yeah, it is a bad question for us.
This is not
because like a normal person would be like, yeah, that sounds about right. You can't fly naked.
Yeah,
like without a plane or just something to help you.
Yeah,
no wings. I don't know. We believe in magic. I truly believe anything's possible. I can't answer that one.
Okay, fine. Okay. These are really good questions.
All right, you guys, let's take a second and talk about one of our favorite sponsors. The holidays are coming early this year, everybody. And if you're still not sure what to get the man in your life, then look no further than our friends at manscaped.com. The leading men's hygiene brand just launched new products that your man will actually use, including their new shower time favorite, the Body Buffer. It's time to give the man in your life the gift of smooth balls and a good shower time experience this holiday season. Get free shipping and 20% off by going to manscaped.com and using the code BROADS, BROADS, at checkout. So guys, first of all, one thing I want to make a really quick disclaimer here. It's called Manscaped. It's advertised to be for balls. I got to tell you, Mike has like 12 of these things because they keep sending them to the studio and he's addicted to them. Like first of all, they all work. None of them have broken on us. He just keeps accepting more and more Manscapeds. And I've used them on my pussy too, and they're awesome, to be honest. It's just, there's no difference. There's very little difference between ball skin and pussy skin. I mean, I take that back. There's a little bit of a difference between ball skin and pussy skin, but they're equally as sensitive. And this shit works just on sensitive skin, which is pretty cool. Now I'm going to get back to reading the copy. That's just my disclaimer because like they're really heavy on advertising this for men, but the Manscaped works for anybody who wants to shave their genitals, honestly. So anyways, girls, I don't know about you, but I'm tired of finding Santa's beard in my dude's pants. Hairy jingle balls are a thing of the past with Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Inside the Performance Package 4.0, you're going to find the signature Lawnmower 4.0. That's the one that I have like 6 of at home. This electric trimmer has a proprietary advanced skin-safe technology. Candy cane balls no more. I don't even know what that means. It's also waterproof, so it could be used in the shower, which is pretty cool. Awesome. The Manscaped Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Crop Preserver and a Crop Reviver, an anti-chafing ball deodorant, moisturizer, and toner, which also a product of which we have a ton in the house. And I got to be honest, I feel like there's been no toning going on in my household, but I'm not going to complain. It's fine. As long as it's all hairless down there, I'm okay with it. This copy truly says, I'm going to read it to you folks so that you could hear it. It says, keep his North Pole feeling and smelling fresh. I would call it the South Pole if I were the person writing the copy, but anyway, who am I to criticize? My fellow employees here at Gas Digital. The hygiene bundle also comes with a pair of Manscaped anti-chafing boxers that'll keep his junk feeling fresh all day. The perfect package for his perfect package. Ugh. Manscaped is going beyond the groin with their new ultra premium body wash. Oh, this stuff's pretty good. It's infused with aloe vera and sea salt to keep his skin feeling clean, nice, and moisturized, and it smells really good. I can attest to that. The body wash is pretty awesome. Manscaped also just launched their new Body Buffer. This 100% antibacterial body scrubber is just what he needs to keep him fresh and clean this holiday season. 'Tis the season to load up on Manscaped products. So get your man, your dad, your brother, your friends, your best friend, your best man, the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Get 20% off and free shipping with the promo code BROADS, BROADS, at manscaped.com. One more time, that's 20% off and free shipping with the promo code BROADS, BROADS, at manscaped.com. This does make a really cool gift, you guys. So if you have like that dude in your life who you just don't know what the fuck to get for them, go ahead and get them this. I do find it a little weird to get your father. I guess as a chick, it's like a little weird to get your dad a ball fucking razor, but whatever. He'll probably appreciate it. Mom will like it. Anyways, 20% off, free shipping, manscaped.com, promo code BROADS. Get your man the gift you'll both enjoy, the gift of Manscaped. His jingle balls will thank you. All right, let's get back to the show.
What is something that made you realize you're not young anymore?
Oh my God, getting pregnant.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
It made me feel young and old at the same time, but there's just like, especially on the more recent side of things, I feel like I've been having a lot of thoughts of like, like in 5 years, I'm going to have a kid in kindergarten and I'm going to have to go to parent-teacher conferences and stuff like that. And it's like, I know that this could have happened when I was younger, but it does make me, I feel like I waited like an appropriately long time.
Okay.
And now it just makes me feel like I'm like happy to be stepping into that phase of my life, which makes me feel old.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Just accepting a pregnancy and not be. It's like when people are like, when your friends get pregnant, you're like, "What are you gonna? Where are you gonna abort it?" And they're like, "We're 30."
Yeah.
It's like, we're having it.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Yeah. That'll do it
for sure.
For me, I feel like it was, and I've seen someone talk about this, and I definitely agree. It was seeing college athletes on TV and seeing how young they looked. Because in my head, like until I saw that and realized that they were younger than me, I don't know why I thought they were older than me.
Well, yeah, and also you feel like such an adult while you're in college because you're doing these like adult things for the first time.
Yeah.
I felt like I was fully grown up and there was just nowhere to go from here. And I actually had the youngest, most stupid mentality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel too. Okay. Let's see. Let me see the top questions. I kind of like this segment.
Yeah, this is fun. Well, I've never gone through these. Like, these are kind of deep questions, some of them.
These are deep questions.
I like it.
Okay, hold on. Let's do top of all time.
Did you hear that crack?
Yeah, what was that?
Mama
Look
still
at weird.
cracks.
Look at the top one of all time. That's weird.
No,
Yeah, it's about holding in your shit.
it's me.
Very, 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 very
The
strange.
universe talking to me.
Someone said, "What if God came down one day and said it's pronounced Jod, then left?" Okay, that got me.
Dude, you know what would happen, sadly?
What?
There would literally be a war between the people who call him John and the people
God.
who call him God.
Yeah, that's true. That would be
We're
it.
idiots, dude.
Yeah, it would be a war. You're so right.
We're fucking stupid as people.
Oh shit, dude. You're right.
It's crazy.
I don't know why, but if you go to the top questions of all time, they've suddenly gotten weird like that. They weren't
answerable questions.
Yeah, like we were like, these are great. What makes a man instantly unattractive?
Love it.
What
You
makes
wanna
a
go
man
first?
instantly unattractive? I think a guy that someone who doesn't have confidence. Any sort of confidence. And a really insecure man.
Yeah. But that could come off in so many ways too. Like sometimes you could tell somebody's insecure by how they try to project confidence.
Yeah.
Which is also a turn off sometimes.
Yeah. Like for
if
me,
I could
all
see
the
through
ways.
you, yeah, if I could see through the fact that you're like trying to put on this air of confidence and you have none, also pretty unattractive.
No, yeah, and it's different to have, I don't know. I think it's definitely better to have false confidence that comes off like nervous than false confidence that comes off arrogant, for sure.
I agree with that for sure.
Sometimes it's endearing when it's false confidence and they're nervous, but even still, I don't want that for a guy that I'm into. It's not the most unattractive, but it's not attractive to me.
The most unattractive thing.
The most unattractive thing is probably a guy that's mean to me.
Yeah.
Like actually mean to me. And it's funny because I feel like people think that I like mean guys. I feel like I give off that energy of I like a mean guy, but I like the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Every guy I date is so nice to me.
It doesn't mean they don't neg you necessarily.
No.
It's a matter of like being nice about what's important.
Yeah.
And like still fuck with me a little. Like that's fun in a fun way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I have this toxic trait where I really like it when a guy is mean to other people and then nice to me.
I know you've told me about that.
That's like one of my things.
I loved the example you gave me too.
What?
A certain guy was wearing new shoes when you were with him and you stepped on his new shoes and you were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And he was like, no, it's okay. I like it when you step on my shoes. And he's very mean to everyone else.
Yeah. And then the first time I met him, he was like with a girl and they were like seeing each other and he was not nice to her. And I actually disliked him because of that.
Please. I love that.
Yeah.
Not me at the Gas Digital Christmas party in 2017, maybe. Telling Harrington to ditch his date because I didn't like her. And he went over and told her to go home.
No.
In the middle of the party.
No.
Gained a lot of points with me that day, I'll be honest.
It's a good move on his part.
They'd been dating for months, him and this girl.
It's a good move.
It was awesome, dude. It was great.
Wow.
We had a whole secret relationship for years that people don't know about. It's wild.
It's funny that you call it a secret relationship.
No, but like the audience wouldn't know about it.
The audience wouldn't, yeah, but everybody around you did.
Everybody around us knew and giggled about it.
Yeah, and really didn't say anything. They
no,
just
everyone
went
was
with
very cool about it for years. Well, I think that's like also in a weird way part of like especially the guys in the comedy community know how it is to be cheating on somebody. And so they're like,
they're like, I'm going to need a secret for me to be held after this.
Yeah,
so.
if the two of them are hooking up and one of them's in a relationship, we're all going to be pretty cool about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they've both seen too much.
Everybody's seen too much, dude.
Can we see more questions? Do you have the thing?
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh, shit. I don't even know where I'm at now. Okay. Let's see.
This smoke break is brought to you by YoDelta.com.
the official Getting High sponsor of the Gas Digital Network.
No. I actually want to read this to see if there's anything good. What is the best thing you have heard or learned from therapy? No one sees the version of you that you see of yourself.
Wow. That's crazy and true.
Wow. I remember learning about this really neat thought experiment. First, think about your most embarrassing thing that just happened to you. Don't think too long or hard. Just come up with something. Now, think of a close person in your life and imagine the most embarrassing thing that's happened to them. The second one takes a lot longer. We all think about ourselves and critique others way more than we do to others.
We were just talking about this on a recent episode.
Very, very, yeah, we were.
Crazy.
So interesting. Let's see what else people said.
People with their long ass answers.
I know.
Using this entire post as therapy, honestly.
Please. I need a therapist from reading your long ass post. We do what we know, and when we know better, we do better.
Negative and positive thinking aren't gimmicks. I like that.
I like that too.
That's very true. Like it sounds all hippy dippy to be like, just think positive and positive things will happen to you. But it's like, there's nothing more true. That's literally the way the simulation's built.
Yeah, but this is the problem. When you bring up the simulation, people then start leaving. They're like, okay.
Well, sure, but it's like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Stop telling me about your stupid religion if you don't want to hear about me telling you about the simulation.
Yeah, we saw a really creepy thing that the Sims were starting to. The people that play the Sims were saying that like sometimes the characters seem like they notice that you're their simulator, and that like you can give them different jobs. And this girl had like an old man who was an artist his whole life, and he always drew like rogue things like a French fry or whatever, and he was so old.
Like there's like, you would think that there's a certain number of paintings that Sims are programmed to be able to make, and as their painting skills get higher and higher, they could make more complicated paintings, but it's all gotta be like programmed into the system,
right?
Theory.
And then this old man was painting, and the Sim was about 2 days away from dying, and then he died, and then she looked at his very last painting, and it was like him dying and like the creator shutting down his Sim.
Yeah, no,
which I would do. I would put that in if I was a creator. I think they could think that far ahead.
Sure. But weren't we reading a story that was like a girl claiming that one of her Sims painted a picture of her?
Yes.
That's fucked. There's no explanation for that.
But a lot of the times they'll paint close to what their owner looks like.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Not okay, honestly.
I think that might have something to do with the fact that the owners make the Sims, and maybe sometimes they make some that are named after themselves with those features.
Okay. Or you would say that maybe like white people tend to make more white Sims, and like darker skinned people probably choose darker skins for their Sims more often, and maybe over a very long time of playing, the algorithm could have a good sense of what you look like just based on how you design people.
Maybe.
Like a conglomeration of all of the people you've designed, this is what you probably look like.
Maybe.
I don't know if the game creators are that smart. It's weird.
Are they? I don't know. The Sims is pretty advanced. I used to go ham on the Sims. I used to have these codes. I'd set burn. I was
Rosebud.
Listen,
Rosebud code gets you to be a billionaire, dude.
I had Rosebud, but I was also like, I thank God that if we're in a simulation, I'm so happy that I'm not the simulator that I was when I was a kid. Like, I'm so happy I don't have that one.
You're not under that person's. That's the teen mom girls, by the way.
Yeah, I was.
They're being taken care of by just absolutely unhinged people in the nether realm.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's wild.
It is wild.
I like that my person takes the game pretty seriously and plays it relatively safe.
No, yeah, me too. My person can be a little chaotic, but when I was running my Sim, I was locking them in their houses, burning them alive, making them fuck their neighbors. I was causing drama in my Sim neighborhood. My Sim's neighborhood was like an episode of Jerry Springer.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like I have free will. Like, I don't feel like I'm like like an avatar. And there's no way that you would know, obviously, but I just don't feel like I'm an avatar who's being like fed words and thoughts by something other than myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I literally, my ex, who I dated for like a year and a half a few years ago, would constantly do coke and argue with me that we don't have free will, that we just are programmed to do things. And I always thought that was kind of like weird. Not that it's like impossible, but I think it's a weird mentality to want to go through life with. I'm like, it seems like a way to escape all of your mistakes and problems.
Well, yeah, your ex was also a psycho. And he
Different ex.
Oh.
The Irish ex.
Oh, shit.
Thought we didn't have free will. He was like a really nice guy and really chill. He had a little bit of a drinking and a coke problem, but other than that, he was chill.
He was chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a chill, nice guy. I can't remember what he looks like at all.
Yeah, you don't have a face for him?
No, it's like, you know who I think of?
Who?
I think of Frank.
Really?
When I think of his face.
Don't look alike at all.
No, but I don't know why I imagine Frank.
You've just replaced him in your memory.
Yeah, he's just there.
There's a lot of people's faces I can't fully picture. I was telling you the other day, I can't fully picture my mom's face.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
were like, it ends somewhere at her nose.
Like somewhere around her nose, I think I'm getting it wrong. Like,
yeah, I get that too. I see a lot of my mom's mouth, and that's it.
It's so funny, dude.
Yeah, now that I'm trying to imagine her eyes, it's like I've never seen them.
I feel like I could picture your mom pretty okay.
I could picture your mom perfect right now.
Yeah, I could picture your mom pretty good. I can't picture my mom.
Actually, she disappears after like 1 second, but I can't hold a picture.
Yeah, your mom be morphing a little after a second or two, but I have the gist of her.
Yeah, I have the gist of your mom. I have the gist of your mom. Gross.
Stupid.
Wait, what were we just talking about?
We were doing this list.
No, before that, like just before
Free
I said the
will?
gist of it, the free will. Oh, the ex-boyfriend. How I just I just imagine Frank when I see him. The guy that fucking. I don't think I talked about this on this podcast. I talked about it with Sarah, but I feel like I haven't even told you, and it's good for you guys to hear. It's like the guy, the guy that assaulted me at Sony Hall, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went through that whole story, but it was crazy because when it happened, it was right when I got off stage at like this sold out theater. So I was like walking to go get my camera, and I was like, you're like adrenaline's rushing. There's a bunch of people, and this guy bumped into me and assaulted me. And then when I turned around, he pretended to be blind. And the only...
You told me when you first told me the story. Yeah.
But the only reason I remembered him to point him out is because he kind of looked like Gay Blind Mike.
Yeah.
I told you
this.
that?
You told me... You called me right after this happened and told me that Gay Blind Mike assaulted you.
No, I didn't say Gay Blind Mike. I said a look-alike. But yeah, isn't that weird?
I'm impressed.
Isn't it weird that he pretended to be blind and looked like our blind friend?
Yeah, and I'm impressed that you could even pretend to be blind good enough to look like Gay Blind Mike, because he looks very blind.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you have to know what you're doing with your eye muscles.
Well, it
to
wasn't
turn
even the
yourself
eye
into-
muscles. It was like physically they looked alike.
Right.
They had facially looked the same. And it's the only reason I remembered. And then it was like, it actually put me further into a gaslight. I'm like, I've put it in my head that he was pretending to be blind because I know Blind Mike and he looked like blind. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was fucked up.
Wild.
So
now whenever you think of the guy who assaulted you,
I imagine Gay Blind
you
Mike.
picture Gay Blind Mike in his place.
He's like the sweetest guy ever.
He's so nice, dude.
I know.
He's great.
Dark, right?
Crazy.
Yeah.
That happens in dreams a lot, I feel.
What? That
Like-
people kind of look like each other?
Like that it's supposed to be a certain person, but they're presenting completely as a different person.
That
like,
does happen in dreams a
Yeah.
lot.
yeah, I have that a lot. I remember having a dream about my ex once, but it was just a very nice, like, platonic friend that I had from college was physically in his place for some reason, but it wasn't a dream about the friend. It was a dream about the ex.
Weird. Huh. Very interesting. Yeah, my dreams are weird. I think we've talked, I don't know if we've talked about it before, but how like I'll be dreaming that like a semi truck's about to like pass me, and then it'll go brrr and honk as it's passing by me, and I'll wake up and a truck will really be honking.
Mm-hmm.
And in my head, I'm like, how did my dream know
It
that the
happens
truck was going to honk?
a lot with people who somehow anticipate their alarms in their dreams. It's like, what?
Yeah.
How did I
do
know?
that too.
How
Do you
did I
do
know it was
that?
gonna happen? Yeah. It's fucked up. It's weird.
It's weird.
It's really weird. I'll tell you, I've been having the most vivid dreams, and it's like fucked up during pregnancy. Like I actually
Why is it
feel like
fucked up?
because I actually sort of feel sometimes when I wake up in the morning, like I was like astral projecting, like I was truly in a different place. They're so realistic. Like I could taste foods and stuff.
No.
Yeah.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever had dreams like that. I have the same. Again, we have talked about this before. I go to the same place every night. It's still basically the same thing. It's kind of changed a little bit. It's a lot less time at the condo and water park. A lot more time at. It's like the same. I'm in the same town.
I used to. That's what's weird about my dreams now. By the way, is that for years and years and years, I was always in the same places. Like they were my dreams, and now it feels like I'm having somebody else's dreams.
Weird.
Like they're like all brand new and different stories and different places.
Since you got pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
maybe they are someone else's stories.
Maybe.
That's weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, so many wild ones.
I'm always seeing my friends from college, like, and I have specific people that are in my dreams that like made an impact in my life, yes, but not the ones that I think that would be in my dreams. You know, like one of my friends, like Chanel from college, just one of my good friends from college, but she specifically is always in my dreams. My friend Rachel growing up, my stepdad's mom, always in my dreams. My cousin McCalla, always in my dreams.
Interesting.
Like a very specific group of people who make constant appearances.
And they're all like close to you in different ways and different levels of close to you.
Yeah, not
It's
like
weird.
Yeah.
It's not a consistent, like all of these people are very important to me
No.
for a specific reason. It's
Yeah.
so strange.
It's very weird.
I have that too. My roommate from college, who I haven't seen in maybe 5 years, like face to face now. She's in my dreams all the time.
And that'd be so weird to tell her that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
know?
dream about you constantly.
You know, it's weird as having a sex dream about someone you barely know.
Yeah. Oh,
That
I gotta
is-
throw one at you after this.
To tell me now.
No, I can't.
Oh.
I can't. It's a comic. I had the weirdest sex dream
Tell
where I
me in my
woke up
ear.
and I was like, I'm not even attracted to this
Tell me in my
person.
ear. Whoa.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Was it good?
It was like an intimate sex dream. It was very strange, and I
That's
woke up being like,
weird.
"No, why?"
That's weird. You guys would.
Not that he's an ugly guy. It's just I just never have thought that way about him ever, and then had this dream and
One
just out of nowhere.
One time I had a crazy lesbian sex dream about this girl I'd never talked to or was attracted to.
It's weird, and I honestly don't think it means that you're attracted to the person.
No.
I think it could just be your brain filling in a random face for like a sexual desire of some kind.
Yeah. It's just going through like the photographs.
So weird.
So strange. Yeah. Dreaming's fucked up. And then it's like crazy. Like I took a nap today for 30 minutes and I just went to a whole world and then I came back. And I'm like, where was I?
Yeah.
It's dumb.
The other day we've been waking up really early. It's been daylight savings and I'm like on a completely different clock. I woke up at like 6:30 in the morning, went to the bathroom, came back to bed, fell back asleep next to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were getting ready for the day. We were getting ready to leave for the day, and we were taking showers. And I took a shower and I got out and you were in the shower. And then a minute later you woke me up. And it was really weird that I was dreaming. And the one thing that I was like, oh no, you were definitely having a dream about getting ready, was that for some reason in this dream there was no door on your bathroom and it was like closed. It was like closed together with tarp. There was like two things of tarp.
Weird.
And it was like taped together. So I was like trying to step through the tarp to get in and out of the bathroom.
Weird.
Just so weird to be in the real place
makes
that you are, doing the thing that you're about to be doing, just with weird things all.
It just makes no sense. None of it makes sense. It's also like we should start questioning the fact that every day we have to have a specific thing in our house so that we can go lay our bodies on it so it can go like unconscious all night so then we can get up.
It's weird.
It's very weird. If you explain sleeping to aliens, they'd be like, you guys are weird.
It's also one of those things that you know that like, this is like my conspiracy mind coming out right now, but like the government has done so much research on so many things. Like, you know that they know a lot about sleeping and dreaming, yet it's something that you can't find a lot of information about. Like, it's all like, it's considered like hippy dippy and kind of weird to think about your dreams a lot and to pay them any mind. And it's like, somebody's got to be hiding something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't trust them.
We've been to the moon. Go in my head. How about that?
I've been to Mars, baby.
How they build a rocket, but they haven't gone in the brain.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
No, they have. They definitely have. I feel like it's
You think
like,
they know and they just don't tell us.
I feel like in like the 60s, like the CIA was into all this weird shit, like LSD, and like the government was, I don't know anything about any of this. This is just how I imagine life to be. But I think that I would imagine that at that point in time, like 60s, 70s, they definitely did a lot of research about dreaming and found stuff where they were like, we don't need everybody to know the power they have through their dreams.
You know what they say that the presidents, like, they're like, have you ever seen a president get elected and then literally like a month later he's like very gray, and they're like, you age like a president. And it's like because it's like a conspiracy that they take them to like this back room and show them this 4-hour video of all the secrets. And it like literally just scares you and stresses you out so much. You see like truly that aliens are real and what they look like and what their plan is, and like how like they probably know when the world's gonna end. You know what I mean? Like, they give you all these secrets.
Treasure 2, Book of Secrets.
I've never seen it, but I'll get to it maybe eventually. And yeah, and then they just fucking gray because they're so stressed from all the secrets that they're holding. Isn't
I get
that nuts?
it. Not Biden being unable to remember any of the secrets they told him.
That's why he's calm.
He's fine, dude.
He's chilling.
Oh, man.
He's the chillest president we've ever had.
Would you want to know the secrets, or would you prefer to just be living?
I'd rather just live.
Me too.
I don't need the extra
But
anxiety.
maybe if there's like one I'd like to know, like, be able to pick one secret to know.
Which
that
one?
Sounds nice.
If you could pick one secret to life, what would it be to know?
Man, there's so many really interesting ones. I just know that my brain couldn't handle all of them.
Like, my brain couldn't handle what happens after we die. I think I'd want to leave that a mystery.
Yeah.
In case it's bad.
Think I care.
In case it's nothing, it would really upset me.
I don't think I care enough about whether aliens have been to Earth and like whether we know about aliens.
I wouldn't waste a question on it.
No, me either. I like the one that we already came up with. I don't know if it's just like a bias toward the first one. What's happening when you dream? Is there like another realm that our spirits could go to if we meditate hard enough? Is that true?
I would love that. Or I think if I could have any question answered, I'd want to know what started it all and what started that, and what's like how was the beginning created?
Right.
Because it's like even something that started something had to come from something.
Right.
Isn't that fucked?
Yeah.
And whatever that came, like, even if you went back to the
can't
very
just always
first
have
point,
been.
But but then if it was nothing, nothing is still something.
And what part of nothing created something? How did something come from nothing?
And nothing is something. The fact that it's nothing means that there's something. Because nothing wouldn't exist if something didn't exist.
And is nothing always a road to something? It's like, is the condition of nothing the beginning of something?
But even if nothing is the beginning, something created nothing.
No.
Isn't that so fucked? That's the one I'd want answered.
Man.
What started it and what started that? I don't even know how anyone could possibly answer that.
No, nobody could. I don't think that's something the president knows.
So that's your 0% chance.
Yeah,
there's 0% chance that someone can answer that question.
Yeah. Even like quantum physicists, I feel like they're like constantly thinking of like, they're making these breakthroughs, and then like a few years later they'll be like, but actually the breakthrough we just had makes no sense now because we figured out another thing that's even bigger than that breakthrough.
That's
and
true.
It's taking us in the complete opposite direction. There's just a complete paradox in the two things that we know now, and nobody knows what to make of that. It's like even the world's...
so now we cloned a sheep.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
The world's smartest fucking thinkers can't actually figure it out because there's so much to know.
The road to nothing.
So crazy.
The road to nothing is really something.
That's really something.
But even that is nothing. I can't. It's too much.
It's so crazy. Nothing matters.
Okay.
These are
depressing.
mm-hmm.
For what are you living? What kind of question is that?
What's your first thought when someone
Ooh.
tells you Jesus loves you?
What life-changing purchase can you make with less than $100? Oh, I actually agree with this.
I like
a
the
bidet.
top answer. Yeah.
A bidet will change your life. If you don't own a bidet, I actually need to get a bidet because I moved and my old place had a bidet and my new place doesn't, and I do notice the difference in my life.
I like it.
A bidet changes your life. It changes your mood. It changes your poops. I hate to start and end the pod on the poops, but shit.
I like
but
this
shit.
answer too.
A condom.
A condom. Very true.
Wow.
Life-changing purchase for sure.
True. Shit. On that note, should we end it there?
Yeah. Love it.
Guys, get a condom and a bidet. You heard it here first.
And use the bidet.
And the condom. Not the pregnant girl forgetting the condom.
And actually use the bidet, people. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Alex, where can people find you?
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Alex Scar, and head to my Instagram where you can find my baby registry. Yay!
Yay! Get Alex something. She deserves a gift.
She's just a little girl in here.
Let's raise this
She's
baby,
just-
people.
She's just a little girl with me and Mike Harrington as parents, everyone.
Help!
Let that sink in.
Help! All right. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. And check me out on twitch.tv/QueenCong1. And check out my other podcast with Sarah Weinshank. It's called This Bitch Podcast, anywhere you find podcasts. All right. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.